this part of this evening over to our Grammy production, please.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Lauren. I work at the Grammys. How are you all? Well, we are the Grammys. It's okay to be loud. We like it loud. Let's make some noise. All right. So, we're here tonight to recognize the remarkable achievement of Miss Ulli Reiner, who placed as a finalist for the Music Educator Award. So let's do that. I do want to take a second and thank Dr. Kelly Burke and Mr. Tim Beeland, the principals at Bernardo Heights Middle School and Twin Peaks Middle School, for allowing us to do this tonight to honor Miss Reiner's achievement. So what is the Music Educator Award? Maybe not everyone knows. Also, usually the first question I get asked when I say I work at the Grammys, they think I work 2 days a year, which is the night before the show and the night of the show, and then I'm done. That's not how that works. I work for the Grammy Museum, formerly known as the Grammy Foundation. We do work year-round, and a big part of what we do is recognize excellence in and benefit high school music education, which makes the Music Educator Award very special to us, because music teachers are the engine that makes music education go. You can't have one without the other, and certainly Miss Reiner is doing some amazing work down here. We took notice, and we are thrilled to present her with this award. So what is that? So how does it work? What's the Music Educator Award? So we get about thousands of applications that come in. Anyone can nominate a teacher for the award. And then what we have is a pool of experts, and that 1,000 gets whittled down to 250. And then another pool of experts comes in and whittles it down to 25. And then another pool of experts comes. This goes on. And then finally you get to the top 10. So it's no small achievement for her to have placed as a finalist. We are, again, let's just do it one more time. So I did not come here alone tonight, thank goodness. I've got someone very special that we're going to bring out and say a few words as well. He is the owner of the Village Studios in Los Angeles, and if you're not familiar, you should really Google it. They have recorded everyone from Fleetwood Mac and the Stones all the way through Coldplay and Lady Gaga, you name it. He's also on the Board of Governors for the LA chapter of the Recording Academy, and all around great guy. Jeff Greenberg.
Thanks for that great introduction. Good evening, everybody. I want to give special thanks to the administration of Bernardo Heights and Twin Peaks Middle School for allowing us to make this presentation. It's a fantastic achievement for this wonderful teacher. And everyone in the music programs at Bernardo Heights and Twin Peaks, we've had, as just was said, a tremendous amount of applications for this year's Educator Award, numbering in the many thousands. It's no small achievement to have been recognized as one of the top 10 finalists. Amazing. My thoughts on this are that I was lucky enough to learn French horn and play it in the Fairfax High School Orchestra for a brief moment until I was beaten out by a nasty girl named Zora. I was first seat, and it gave me a foundation that has really brought me into a life of music, and so many people I know have been touched by music in their early education. One of the most important things I think can happen to anybody. My teacher, Mr. Weinstein, was a gentle and sweet man who was very patient with my many mistakes, and I think that's why I kept at it. One of the great things about this award is that, as was mentioned, I'm a governor of the Grammys, and every year I participate in both the show and all of the events leading up to it. But at the Grammys, after the show, at the celebration, the person that has the biggest crowd around them is the Educator of the Year. It's really true. It's probably the coolest honor that you can get. And even the people in bands like Coldplay and many of the winners are flocking around the Teacher of the Year. It's a tremendous achievement and an amazing accomplishment. So, just continuing, The Grammy Museum was fortunate enough to have a lot of corporate partners to help fund the outreach and awareness campaigns around this wonderful award. We're pleased to have friends from the Ford Motor Company Fund and Journeys here helping us, and they're significant sponsors of the award, and they're largely responsible for the financial honorariums we're going to present today. So allow me first to introduce from Journeys, the manager, Keith Maxwell. Big hand for Keith.
As a founding sponsor of the Music Educator Award, we value our relationship with the Grammy Museum and their continuous work in music education. Our relationship exemplifies our company's core values, more specifically, core value number 7, which is to conduct business with integrity and passion, and number 12, Journeys is a family with an attitude that cares. We are honored to help support an organization, there's too many words in here, that recognizes the passionate work that these educators do on an everyday basis. I had an opportunity to speak to Miss Reiner backstage, and she is a really cool lady. I wish I had been a little more into instruments and music when I was in school, and would have had an opportunity to have a teacher like her. On behalf of Journeys, I'm proud to be here this evening to recognize the amazing work of your 2017 Music Educator Award finalist, Miss Ulli Reiner.
Now I'd like to introduce from the Ford Motor Company, nice little company, huh? The General Manager of Perry Auto Group, please, a big hand for Mr. Mario Lopez.
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to raise the mic just a little bit. But good evening, everybody. And on behalf of Ford Motor Company, it is great to be here with you at the Power Center for Performing Arts. Music programs are critical to education because research shows that schools with music programs have higher education rates and higher test scores. As part of our commitment, we make strategic investments that meet community needs, such as educating our youth and helping our aging and transitioning veterans prepare for higher futures. Ford works with partners such as Junior Achievement of San Diego, American Red Cross, Workshops for Warriors, and Meals on Wheels. We're so proud to be part of this event. And in closing, I want to thank our partners at the Grammy Museum for all their hard work on this program, and congratulations to Ulli Reiner.
So tonight, as you know, we're recognizing and supporting high school music education programs, a critical element of the National Music Education Programs of the Grammy Museum. In the past year, we provided well over $300,000 in funding support to more than 150 schools around the country. We've long known it takes passionate, dedicated, and committed teachers to bring these programs to life. That's why we established the Music Educator Award and why we're here today. So again, allow me to congratulate and introduce your 2017 Top 10 finalists for the Music Educator Award. Our finalist, Ulli Reiner. Allow us.
I'm so overwhelmed and so honored and humbled to have received this, but this is not just about me. This is about all the students over all the years that I have taught, that I've dearly loved, and that I hope that I've instilled the passion of music in. So they go forth in the world, and they will love music, and they will come back to it as an adult. Whether they major in music or not is not my point. The point is the love of music, so that it enriches their lives and makes them better people. people and compassionate people. And that is what I hope and dream that I do for your students. Thank you so much.
You don't want to put that down for a second. Thank you. I'll put it right here. And now, Ms. Reiner, allow us to present you with a check for $1,000 from the Grammy.
And also, a matching grant to Bernardo Heights Middle School and Twin Peaks Middle School for an additional $1,000. And now back to the real reason you're here, the great music that Ms. Reiner has put together for us. Everybody, one last time, Ulli Reiner, amazing work.